Hey guys, welcome to topic 5 of your Algebra 2 review. We're going to go over characteristics. Number 19, domain, far left to far right. For this one is negative infinity to positive infinity, or you can draw two lines with an R for all real numbers. Your range goes from low to high, so you start down here at negative infinity, going all the way up, and your y value is 7, stopping at 7. X-intercept, where you cross the x-axis, I'm crossing at negative 2.5, 0, and 2.5, 0. I know some of you guys did 2.7, that's okay. Your y-intercept, you're crossing the y-axis at 0, 7. Absolute, this is your lowest minimum. The lowest minimum you have is negative infinity. Your relative minimum, you do not have one according to this graph. Absolute max, that's your highest. Your highest at 0, 7. And you do not have a relative in a quadratic. By the way, this is called a quadratic. Make sure you know that. Okay. Interval increasing. Where are you going up? You always do your x. So from this side, I'm going to go all the way up, starting at negative infinity, stopping at 0. That's your x value. And there's your interval increasing. Interval decreasing starts here at 0, go all the way to the right. So we're going to start at 0, going to positive infinity. All right. These two we're going to come back in just a little bit. So let's look at our end behavior. You always write toward negative infinity for the left, positive for the right. So let's see. Your left side, you're going down, so that's negative infinity. For the right side, you're going down, so you're going to go to negative infinity. Okay. This part you always write. This part you figure out which way it goes. Down and down. Okay, before you do this part, make sure you do point of inflection first. So let's look at the graph. You don't have a point of inflection, so you're going to write NA. Your graph is all going in the upside down U direction, so that's concave down from negative to positive, and it is not going up. So there's your solution for number 19. Number 20. Domain is far left to far right, so negative infinity to positive infinity. Your range is low to high, so negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay. Your estimated x-intercept, the only one I see is this one right here, 6.1, 0. Your y-intercept, now, if I have given you an equation, it would always be this last number. Say, for example, if I gave you x cubed plus 2x minus, we'll call that one negative 40. See that number by itself? Your y-intercept would be 0, negative 40. It's always the constant. Absolute minimum, your low, is negative infinity. Your relative, that means it's one of your low but not your lowest, is 5, negative 6. Your absolute max, your highest maximum, is going toward the positive infinity. The relative means one of your high but not your high is at 3, negative 3. Interval increasing. I start to go up from here to here. Okay? So I start increasing from negative infinity, stopping at 3. It's always your x value. And then I increase again from 5, going to the right. So 5 to positive infinity. Interval decreasing starts at 3, going down to 5. Okay, we'll come back to the concave. All right, let's go to end behavior. Remember, you always write negative infinity for the left, positive for the right. X is approaching negative infinity. As you are going to the left, this is your left side. Where's that arrow pointing? Down, and down is negative infinity. Look at your right side. Which side is that arrow pointing? Up, and up is toward is approaching positive infinity. All right, point of inflection. Your point of inflection is always the midpoint of your two. So if you look right here, that point of inflection looks to be right there. See that point? It's between two of your relative maximum and minimum. To find it, you would take those 2x, so you would say 3 plus 5, or 5 plus 3, divide that by 2, and you take your 2y, negative 3 plus negative 6, divide that by 2. Well, 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay? Negative 3 minus 6 is negative 9 divided by 2, so that's negative 4.5. So it looks like 4 and 4.5. So there you have your point of inflection. For your concave up, starting right here at the point of inflection, this one is going up. See how it kind of goes up this way? Okay, point of inflection, your x is a 4 going to positive infinity. Concave down, if you notice, kind of comes down this way, starting at negative infinity, stopping at 4. And there you have your solution for number 20. Number 21. We're going to fill in the box. This function graph here might be if you look, this is a quadratic, so it has to be a second degree polynomial function. This type of polynomial is also called a quadratic. Okay? If it was x to the third, that would be a cubic, and it would have this shape. X to the fourth is called a quartic. X to the fifth is quintic. For the purpose of this class, anything that is more than 6, we're just going to call it polynomial. But there is a name for it. But for the purpose of our class, we're just going to call it polynomial. All right. 22. Does the function graph above concave down? No. See how it's U-shaped? Does the function graph above concave up? Yes. Does the function above have an inflection point? No. There's not a turn. See between the two relatives? That would be your inflection point. Number 25. What kind of function is this scatter plot? Well, if you were to really graph this scatter plot, it will look something like this. Okay? See how it kind of makes that shape? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would make it a quartic. X to the fourth. 26. What are the real zeros in the function given the following? Write your answers in coordinate form. A coordinate form is an x and a y form. Okay? So you would take this one, set it equal to 0. Take this one. Every set of parentheses, set that equal to 0. It's already been factored for you. X plus 2 equal to 0. You solve for each one. Do you see how the x is already 0, 0? So coordinate form would be 0, 0. How do you solve for the second factor? Minus 1, minus 1. So x is equal to negative 1. To write it in coordinate form, x is negative 1, y is 0. Okay? Minus 2, cancel. X is equal to negative 2. So this would be negative 2, comma, 0. They factored it for you, so you didn't have to do it. And there you have topic 5.